Okay, I'm gonna walk away. I just started team call. I'm having difficulties. You guys can hear me like this, right?
Yes.
Weird. Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm on my phone. I walked away so it wouldn't give that feedback. I'm not gonna bother doing any long intro. Just welcome everyone to team call. With our special guest, Iman. Sorry for the confusion and for this. I'm like, this has never happened to me. So anyways, I invited Iman to talk on our team call because she has been a coach for a few months and she's having tremendous success building a community and reaching out to women in her niche market. And so today, Iman is going to share with us pretty much her story, her Beachbody story, how she got started and how she transitioned into coaching and how it's working for her. And then maybe we can ask her some questions and just go from there. But I want you guys to just relate a lot of what she's saying to your own personal situations and really get inspired by how you can also do this too. So with no further ado, hopefully I can go be in front of my computer to watch this. But Iman, take it away, baby.
Hi, thank you, Lily. I really hope that you come back to the screen and I want to look at you when I talk. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Iman Shubbar. I am from Iraq, Baghdad, and I came to the United States only 4 years ago. So I've been speaking English only for 4 years, so I'm sorry if I don't do good. But anyways, I am married with a 2.5-year-old boy. I live in Dallas, Texas. So when I was 5 months pregnant, I left work and I stayed home. And I'm having a little anxiety. Okay. So when I became pregnant, I gained a lot of weight, like a lot. I reached 220 pounds. And bad diet, no movement, no walking, nothing, just staying at home, and that's it. And then I had my son, and I committed to breastfeeding full time, and I was really on it. And when my son was almost 2, I was like, that's it, I'm gonna wean. But it was so hard to wean almost a 2-year-old boy. And I started looking online, looking for tips on mommy groups, YouTube. And guess who I found? I found Lilly. She had a great video about a trick you can wean your child. And I was desperate enough to try it, even though it wasn't like common. But I tried it and I had some questions, so I thought I would message her and see if she can answer me. And the video was old on YouTube, so she didn't reply to my comment on YouTube, so I looked her up on Facebook. I found her, messaged her, and she replied like the same day or the next day. And I was so happy. She gave me a full reply. She explained everything. And she told me I have another video you can watch and all. And that was awesome. And I'm very, very, very grateful because it worked right away. And that was awesome. And it was the start of everything good in my life now. Okay, so I looked on her Facebook page and I found some cool stuff. And the most special thing that caught my eye was, like, you know, recipes and the shake and smoothies, but it was the smoothie bowl. I still remember it. And like, I think it was the reason that made me like join your team and all. Because it was like, it looked so cool, and it was in your backyard with the palm trees and the lake, and the pictures, I still remember it. Anyways, so I told her, thank you for the advice and all, and I'm gonna follow you because I've seen you have some cool things going on. And she said, I'm not super active on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram, and this is where I started following her. When I was breastfeeding, I was like home all the time. I don't like to go out because I have to nurse, and I would just nurse on demand, like anytime. I don't say no. So if you have been through that, you know, you have to stay on the couch, on the bed, just nursing, doing nothing, and blame all the cravings on your breastfeeding. You keep eating and all. And when I started weaning my son, I had more time. I started going to the park and taking walks. And I'm sorry if I'm taking long, just trying to reach my like transformation point. I was still not feeling good because my hormones was not right. I don't know if it was due to being overweight or breastfeeding, not sure. My period wasn't regular. I was not feeling good emotionally and mentally. I needed a change, but I didn't like the idea of exercising or dieting because I never did that. And like I've tried like for a week and I would just give up because I don't see results and I don't have like a good plan to follow. The gym wasn't an option because I have a little boy, a little toddler, so I cannot leave and I don't have family here. So I went to the doctor and I found out that I have a very high cholesterol, almost 300. And I told the doctor all my problems, and she said, "You only have to lose weight. Go exercise and lose weight. That's all you gotta do, and it's gonna fix your problems." And this was the time where I met Lilly, and I keep seeing her saying, "Let me help you, join my team," and all this stuff. So I asked her, and I joined right away. I actually kept it a little secret from my husband. I didn't tell him because I know that he would tell me, "Are you gonna commit to it? Have you ever committed to such something like that? I really want to spend this much money, you know?" So so I didn't tell my husband. I just did it, jumped and did it, and I joined Lilly on her team. And I really like the concept of not fat, not skinny, because I know I'm not gonna be skinny, stick skinny like my whole life, you know. So but I still don't want to be fat. So I like that concept, and I joined Lilly for about 3 months, 4 months, and I started making great results. Like for the first week I lost 5 pounds. The first month I lost almost 10 pounds, and it kept coming, and now I have lost 30 pounds in 6 months, which is amazing. And I keep seeing Lilly talking about the coaching opportunity, to me directly, or on her live videos, or on her Instagram. And honestly, just being honest with everyone, I don't get motivated by money. I told Lilly that thing. But I do get motivated by life change, by new lifestyle, by the idea of happiness, becoming happy, by the idea of becoming fit, or becoming a fitness coach. Like that what motivates me. And also like being able to help anyone if they ask me how did you do it, and I tell them how. That would be amazing if I helped anyone. So it was Christmas and I spent a little too much, you know. So this is where it hit me, thinking about money. And I'm like, I wish I didn't have to ask my husband for any of that. I'm getting him Christmas presents and I'm like using his money, and I want my own money. I know I used to work, but I don't want to leave my son. It's not right anymore. I'm like so attached to my son. I want to stay with him. Why would I leave him with a stranger and go back to work? I mean, what's the use? I don't know. I want to stay with my son. So I thought about it, and right before Christmas, I joined coaching. Okay, this is how coaching started. So I tried to do like everyone else. Okay, I see what coaches do, and I try to do like them. I first thing I did is I posted my transformation pictures on a group called Iraqi Women in the United States. It had like a few thousand members, and I posted my picture there, and I told them I did that without any pills or anything, just by following a simple diet and 30 minutes workout. And people went crazy. Women went crazy. I got like 200 comments asking me how I did it, and messages and all. So of course I that was amazing. That was cool. And I started like messaging them privately, or like answering their question by telling them this is how I did it. It's a program. You sign up at this and that, and when they ask how much, and I tell them the price, and all I hear is crickets, of course, because they don't know who I am. I mean, my results were nice, but they don't know who I am, and they don't know who the company is, and is the money for me, or no, and any answer back. And then I thought I would like gain some trust, build a community, make a group of my own, or a page, or whatever. So I started looking for free group ideas, so I can show them, like, I can coach you, I can help you, I have this information, so they can get to know me. And I saw most coaches do sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So most coaches do the water challenge, free challenge, and I thought about it, and I already seen some women do it in the same community that I'm talking to, and people won't really notice any results from the water challenge other than like feeling lighter, better skin, or whatever. I wanted to give them something that gives them results and make them experience something that I never thought that I can do it. And most questions that I got on private messages were about the stomach, the belly fat. All of them asked me, I am on the perfect way. I weigh perfect. I just want to know how to I remove my belly fat. And that was the most question. And still, about 5 months later, I still get the same question about the belly fat. I don't know if you get the same thing. But so I came up with a free challenge group, which is called Skinny Belly in 7 days. I did that, and I came up with the idea to film the workout myself. So I looked up all the abs workout on Beachbody, 21 Day Fix, Clean Week, some of Shanti's, and collected some of the moves, and made 7 videos, 5 minutes each one, for a belly workout. I mean, it was cool for me because it's an extra workout for me to lose weight and to keep myself accountable and do an extra workout. So it was cool. I didn't mind. And also I wanted to learn all the tricks to filming and editing. So this helped me a lot. I did this group, and I got a lot of, I got like 350 members on my free group. We did that, the free challenge for belly fat. And then I introduced myself to them, and kept doing private, like messaging them, invites. But I tell you, I didn't get lots of sales. Maybe the reason is I've talked to Lilly about it. Maybe that my community, because women have to cover up, so the culture of working out and getting fit is not big on my country, because like women, like girls don't ride bike, they don't join gyms. Like, I mean, now it's better, but like this is the general. So that's why it was tough to convince them to join me, and we start this workout program and all. I struggled with that. But then I thought about, like, what if I was the one who make that change to them in my community? Especially we're living here in America, and we can learn all the good stuff from this culture. So why not? I'm gonna make this change in the community. Why not? So I changed my group name into weekly challenges, and I like this idea of making a short challenges. Each time is a different challenge. And I asked people to invite their friends, and I got more and more and more, and now I reached almost 2,000 members on my Facebook free group. Okay, second challenge was the apple cider vinegar with water drink. Third challenge was no bread challenge for a week, and it's been going good. I won't lie to you, I have this idea of quitting every day up until the last month, because you know it's overwhelming. I'm not making a lot of sales. Those people are so demanding on the free challenging. They ask for like, what do I eat? Give me a schedule, give me a routine, what do I do? And I help them for free because I do want to help them, but and then I decided to stop the private invites unless someone asks or comments, and I would reply to them with a private invite. But I decided to work more on my group, to make people trust me, to get people to know me, give them valuable information, educate them about what do I do, educate them about nutrition, workout, because they didn't have lots of information, not like you guys. Like I know people who lives here in America, they already know a lot, the gyms, the nutritions, the programs, but in my community that wasn't as big, so this is what I focused on. And lucky me, I have a cousin, my aunt. She's a pharmacist, and she's a great researcher on all the nutrition topics. And her goal in life is to help people stop taking medicine and cure themselves with nutrition, the medicine. So I asked her help to like translate some of the medicine lectures, some of the nutritional information, and she came with me on my group, and we do a live video once a week where she talk about something. Like we talked about dairy, we talked about gallbladder disease, and is like, what kind of fat do we need to eat? What kind of fat do we need to stop? We talked about diabetes. We talked about blood pressure. We talked about cholesterol. I mean, a lot of things. So I keep getting like members by hundreds. Every day I add 100 member. It was getting crazy. People were sharing, and once a week, once in 2 weeks, I would share a transformation picture, and that's the most powerful thing to get results, to get followers, and to get like curious people and messages and all. So this helped me a lot. My aunt helped me a lot. The coaching here definitely, and the team calls, everything, this is what helped me. And now, like whatever I share, I get private messages asking me, what program, just tell us. And I'm starting to make sales, like one sale a day, let's say. and it's been going great, going awesome. Um, Definitely, I didn't have an Instagram. I didn't have any followers anywhere. I had only my family, like 100 people. Um, but I did this thing. I don't know if she's still here. Jamie talked about on one of those webinars. She said something about she know that she needs to do something and she just jumps and do it without even thinking or preparing. And I really liked what this advice, and I did it a lot because, like, going live, announcing a challenge group, um, private invites, all of those, they take courage. So I decided to just do it, and whatever happens, I'll learn from it. If it was good, it was good. Not good, I'll just learn from a mistake. But excuse me, this is how it's been working. And like I said, I have now 2,000 members on my Facebook group, and I never went public on any of my social media, not Instagram, not Snapchat, and not Facebook. I'm not public, I'm private, because this is more comfortable for me, because it would be more comfortable for my members, girls only, women's only. And I think I made it. Lily, where'd you go? Okay. I talked so much. Thank you.
Wow. Iman, okay, can you hear me? Okay, I'm here.
Do
I'm
you
here.
girls have? You're here. Okay.
Okay. Wow, Iman, I don't know about the other girls, but you have completely inspired me. Sorry, I had to come to like a different room, like by this little lamp here. Okay, I wrote down a few notes and some things that stood out to me, and then I do want to open up for questions. But one of the things that really impressed me about what Iman shared was that she tried doing what everyone does. And I think we do that as coaches. You come on and you're like, okay, I'm gonna, like, just try to be like everyone else, right? And she decided, she was listening to her audience. She noticed that all the private messages, people were saying belly fat, belly fat. So rather than doing something that everyone else is doing, she listened to cues and clues from people. And it's kind of, whether you knew it or not, Iman, it was a total sales tactic, because it's the same, like, if you're applying for a job and let's say you were a customer, you used to do like receptionist, but now you're applying for a job that they want a customer communicator, like that's the name that they put. If you just change the wording on your resume to like match what people are asking for, you'll get the job. And so it's almost like that's what you did. You took what people were saying and you're like, let me just give like everyone has the same issue. So let me do a group with like, something that everybody wants. So that was brilliant. Another thing is that you give so much value, like your commitment to going live and all of that. And then I think what has turned it around, Iman, and why you started getting sales was because you finally clarified your role. You told them you're a coach. If you want to expound upon that, because a lot of times we assume that people just know what we do and they don't. And so it would behoove all of us to go on and go live on our stories tomorrow and say, hey, I just want to explain a little bit about what I do as a coach. So tell us a little bit about that shift.
Yes, I'm sorry I forgot about it, but I'll tell you now. I kind of like, I give all this information in the private message, and then I even either get crickets or I'll think about it, or yes or no or whatever. So I thought, why not just go live, talk about everything with the all the details. So I talked to you guys. I talked about my story, how I started with Beachbody and why did I became a coach, and I even talked about how long how long you get, what kind of programs. I even talked about the containers, the Shakeology, the price. I just put it all out there, and it didn't push people away like I thought. Like, I did say the price, but it did not push people away. It got people more and more and more interested, and people started relating to my story and how did my life change. And this was what got me all the sales and messages, and it's still giving me that. And everybody, whoever messages me, I give them the link of this video and I'll tell them, take a look, and if it suits you, I'm more than happy to help you. This could answer all your questions. And yeah, and about coaching, since I went to Super Sunday yesterday, I thought I would talk about it, and I did talk about it, about coaching, and about that you're already posting your daily life, your meals, your workout, or whatever on social media, so why not get paid for it? Why not be able to help more people for it? So and as soon as I posted that, I think like 5 people messaged me just about coaching.
Wow. Wow, guys. Okay, we're going to open up. We just have like under 10 minutes for any questions that you have or just any feedback. I see a lot of you girls saying you're inspired by her, but guys, we need to be like, this is an incredible like thing that has happened for our team, to bring Iman in, that never, never in her life thought about doing something like this, and to see what it has developed to. If that doesn't give you hope that you could do this too, I don't know what can. And we all have the opportunity to do something like this. And you know what, Iman, the reason why she's honestly been able to get this far is because of her results. And I can't stress that enough. If Iman didn't have the results that she got, she really wouldn't have been able to convince all of these people. It was her results. So keep that in mind. Some of you new girls that you're just like trying to figure out, like, what do I do? Focus on your results, because that's going to bring you more customers than anything, and it's going to take time. So, okay, any questions for Iman, or does anyone just want to share anything? You can unmute yourself. You're seeing all the comments, right, Iman? Okay, so it's crickets in here. But I just think you left us all speechless, because it's such a good story, Iman. And I know the whole team is like behind you. We're so excited for you. And yeah, Annie's saying thank you. Yeah, I'm just so excited to continue following your journey. But I just also want to point out, guys, that when you share this business with confidence, that very thing that you're afraid of, the price, what are they going to think about coaching, like that very thing, it's the thing that's going to set your business on and take it to the next level. All right, she gave me some good tips yesterday. That was Irene. How much time do you dedicate a day to the group? I need to get over being shy, Irene. Yes, Irene.
I dedicate most of my day to the group. I would say up until 6 p.m. and then I just get tired and I start just making time for my husband and son to relax and recharge for the next day. Yeah, I'm giving a lot of my time to my group because I feel like I still need to do more. I still need to be more active. And actually, the more active I become, the more results I get. So that's why.
Yeah, I do want to expound upon that, because a part of me wants to say, well, Iman, don't give too much, because the more you give, people can suck you, and you've experienced that too. And this business can be very addicting, right? Because it's like, oh my gosh, they're asking me questions. I love this. So definitely be mindful of that. And, notice when, okay, my husband's home, let me get off, I've been on the phone, things like that. But I also want to point out, guys, that any business that you start off, you got to go, like, you're going to work more than you ever have. And eventually it tapers off. You're not going to work as hard. But in the beginning, any business, no matter what it is, you are going to like work your butt off. And a lot of times the return isn't going to be there, but this is the foundation that you lay to really have a successful business. What were you going to say? Were you going to say something, Iman?
No, I was just agreeing to you. And yes, it can be overwhelming. It can take, like you said, it can take over everything in your life, but just relax. Doesn't matter. Nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna lose anything if you just relaxed and try to like recharge and like to never forget to work on yourself. But because you need to be the example, you need to be the product. So don't get sucked in that and forget to focus on yourself, because otherwise you're gonna lose the product.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how much time we have left. I can't see from my phone where I'm at in this hidden corner, but it's probably like just minutes or less than a minute. So I just want to thank everyone for getting on this call. Thank you, Iman, for inspiring us. Yes, everyone put a heart. Let me see if we have time to do this. If you're there, everyone put like a heart what Iman is doing. Hold on. Stay with me. Okay, there we go. Okay, someone take a pic. Just okay, 1, 2, 3, put your heart. Yay! Okay. Awesome. Bye, everyone. Oh wait, we still have 3 minutes. Hold on. I'll post that picture on the team page. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we still have 3 minutes left. I did have one more thing that I wanted to share. Oh, Irene, you said that you and Iman met this weekend. And I got to say, guys, it made me so proud, like a mama bear, just seeing you guys going to Super Saturday and just linking up. Like, it just makes me feel so good to see our team like getting out there. And I loved it. But Irene, I wanted to share something really special about your story, if I could, really quick. Guys, Irene was someone, I gotta be honest, she had like, what is the objection? She had objection after objection. I really had like really low hope for Irene. Like, I was just like, okay, she probably won't come around. I don't know. But I added her to my group. She did do clean week. And it just, thing after thing started happening where I didn't think that Irene would come around. And so Irene, to see where you're at today, how consistent you've been on your program, like, I want you met Iman this weekend. I really want you to just step out of your comfort zone. And like, you've come such a long way and you need to share that with people. I know you have a story to share. So I just wanted to say that because I've been thinking about you. And yeah.
Thank you. I just really need to work on that, get over the shyness or what people are going to think, and step out of my comfort zone a little bit more. So,
I don't think you can meet anyone more shy than Iman. Iman, wouldn't you say you're a shy girl?
Yes, I don't know if we still have time, but I want to say something about Irene. She is 42 and she looks 20, I swear. Like, when she told me her age, I was like, and she did tell me her story, and her story is great. And also her interests are great. I told her about it, that she can just hashtag it and look for the people with the same interest. And I'm sure she's going to do great.
Thank you for all your help, Iman. I appreciate it.
Okay, awesome, guys. I love you. I'll post that picture on the team page now so you guys can share it and go blast it on social media and talk about how you love your coach family. Bye. Bye, Yvette. Bye, Jamie. Who else is here? Diana. I don't know if Annie's still on.
Bye.
Bye.